This is Irontrader. It is Monday morning, so it is time to go to work. So as usual, we take a look here at Bitcoin, at crude oil, and at natural gas. This video is for information purposes only, not a recommendation to buy or sell any stock, buy ETF. Please like, subscribe. Thanks for watching. All right, here we have Bitcoin, your big daily chart. Now you can see here how she's getting kind of hammered up here today. Okay, so here's what we had. We had this bottoming tail here, okay? And then it gapped right on up, went right to the 21 day. This is when they announced that they were going to make a crypto reserve. Then it came right down here and it filled that gap nicely. Then we got a nice bottoming tail, rallied up, but you notice that it could not get through that 21 day again. See how strong that is, okay? Now, here's this Friday's candle. And this is always never a good candle when you see this because what you have is a lower low and a lower high kind of a situation, and it ended below that key 8 SMA here. Now, today, we just gapped right down here. When those futures opened there at 6 p.m. last night, you can see where she just gapped right down. Now we have what they call an indecision candle. Okay, so let's look at the upside here first. So today's high so far was 84,200, okay? And Friday's low here was 84,790, okay? So there's your gap and there's your fill, okay? And if we get above that, right here is this 8-day at 86,526. That is going to be your target. Now, again, if we can get above that, then we look here to the bottom of this candle here. You're looking at 88,155 level. And then we're going to come right to that 100-day at 91,150. Then we have that 21-day at 91,757. Now, again, if it can keep rallying up somehow, then what we do is we just look at this candle right here, 93,210. Then we'll look to the top of this candle here at 95,705. And then there's your big target at 96,299 is your 50-day. But again, what it is, it's level to level. You have to get above the 8-day to get to that 100-day. Above that to get to the 21-day. Above that to get that 50-day. Okay, so yeah, can it possibly go there? Absolutely, but you're going to need some kind of a catalyst to get through all that resistance. Okay, now downside. Okay, what we'll do is we're going to be looking for the bottom of this candle here, 81,815. And then we're going to come right to the bottom of this candle right here, is looking at 78,675, which is basically just that price channel. Now, if that is lost here, we haven't filled this gap here yet, okay, at 77,930, and then we have this 76,962. That's your 200-day, which is very, very strong support level. Now, again, if that happens to be lost, okay, then what we want to do is just look right to the left of the chart here, okay, because as they break out, they come on down, and once you break out of that, now that becomes a nice support level, okay? So you're looking at 74,485 level here, okay? We can come all the way here to the left here. You're looking at 78.25. Okay, then we come down here to the top of this candle here. You're looking at 69.653 level. Then we come down 65.220 level, and then so on. Okay, so all you have to need to do is just look to the left of the chart here. That'll be all your support levels here. Okay, or you just tune into me, and I'll show you exactly where to go. Okay, so what we have here, we have this indecision candle. So as you see, it was just red, now it's green. Okay, so we got to see which way it's going to go, up or down. But the key is we'll be watching is this 78,675 level and that 200-day. That's going to be key. Now, if it does hold this level, okay, that'd be a good maybe buying opportunity here to take it right back to this 8 simple moving average. Easy way I traded, IBIT for the long, BITI for the short. Okay, so let's just see how this all shakes out here. Be a little patient, but watch the top of this candle, the gap, that fill, then that 100-day. You get above that, then we have that 100-day, okay? Now, downside here, this price channel is pretty much everything. If that's lost, we could be looking right to that 76,962 level, and then we just follow the chart all the way on down here until we can get all the way, possibly all the way down here, even down to that 67 level. But that's only if that price channel and that 200-day is lost. Now, what we're looking at here, you can see where the green turned blue, okay, that got to an oversold condition, and then it rallied back up here. And now we're just sitting here. It's not oversold yet, so this could come farther down here, or it could rally right back up here and go higher. We have to see how that shakes out. Now, the green is still below your red, so it shows momentum there to the downside here. It looked like it was curling up there Friday, but then when we had that red candle, not so good. Okay, let's take a look here now at crude oil. Okay, here we have crude oil, your daily chart. Okay, now, let's see here. Okay, so this is what we got here. Okay, so we had this, came down here all the way down to this 75.22. So if you look at the left of the chart, we're looking for 65.27, and this came down to 65.22. So it came within 5 cents. That was your support level. Okay, then we had this, again, this indecision candle, rallied up, but where did it go? right into that 8-day, okay? So now what we have so far is an inside day, but it's way early, okay? Your high and low is within inside the previous high and low. So let's take a look at the upside first. So you want to take a look here. The upside, high so far today was 67.34. If we can get above that, then this 8-day is going to be very, very critical. That's at 67.93 level, okay? Now, if we can get above that, then we can come up to the top of this candle. You're looking at 68.22, and then we come up here, you're looking at 68.56 level. We looked at the bottom of this candle here, 69.14 level, and then we're going to be looking right here for this 21-day at 69.96. Now, we can get above that, when we can come over top of this candle, you're looking at 70.60, and then you're looking at that 70.96 is your 100-day. And then all the way on up here, we have the 50-day, and then we have your 200-day, and then we have this price channel, which is your retest at 73.68 level, okay? But right now, you can see here, downtrending, okay? High, lower high, and everything is below this 8-day, okay? So what I always say, when the price is below the 8-day, it's sideways to down. Above that 8-day, it's sideways to up. Okay, now, if we look at this here, you can see this here, this could be actually like a bear flag building. Okay, so I just want to point that out. Now, again, if you close above this 8-day here and the top of this candle here, well, that negates that pattern, but this could be a possible bear flag to take another shot at the downside. So what you want to watch is that 68.48, there's your support. Friday's low, 66.12, okay. Today's low, 68.48, 66.12, and then the bottom of this candle here at that 65.59, and then your retest at 65.22 level. Now, again, if that 65.22 level is lost here, okay, say that that is lost here, then what we do is we want to go look at all the way over here to the left here, and this is going to be your target here first. It's going to be 64.36 and then 63.64, okay? So those are your targets there if this key price channel here at that 65.22 there is lost. Okay, so I always like to show you where it could possibly go, but we got to see how this all shakes out. But just kind of watch this here today. We're not really oversold here yet. The same way with your MACD, it's not oversold. There's no divergences here. But what you really want to watch here is this possible bear flag that's building right here. If we can't get above and close above the top of that candle, better yet, that 8 SMA here, then this could take another run to the downside. Okay, let's take a look here now at natural gas. Okay, first of all, I'm going to show you the weekly chart, then we'll take a look at the daily chart. Now, I was always watching here at the top of this candle right here, okay? So this is what we're looking at, is that 455. Now, yesterday here in after hours, it hit all the way up here at that 490. You say, well, why did it go to 490? Okay, now, I've been always pointing out these two levels right here that were next in line, okay? First of all, 475, okay, it got above that. Then right here, what do we have? 490. What was today's high? 490. So everything you need to know about the resistance now is right to the left of the chart here, okay? So you have that 490. Now, again, if this keeps rallying up here, then what we're going to do, I'm going to be looking to the top of this candle here at that 536. That's going to be the next one, okay? If it can keep right on rallying, okay? Because see, we have this right here, 533, 536. That is your resistance. And then we can come all the way here to the bottom there. You're looking at 561. We have 571. You have 572 level, and then we can come all the way up to the top of this candle here at 6 1/4. Okay, but one level at a time. So this is what we're looking for. 475 went past that, and then 490 is what stopped it. Okay, now downside here, you definitely want to watch that 455 on a closing basis. Okay, just because we popped up here, this is only one day. Okay, let's take a look here now on a weekly chart. Okay, here's your weekly. Okay, now you can see here where she popped up nice, went all the way up to that 490, see? So now we're watching that price channel at that 455 level, okay? So, and then what we're going to do is, if that's lost, we're going to look to 2 days low, that 446, there's your gap, and then we have 442 as your fill, okay? Your gap, your fill, and then we're going to come all the way down here to this 8-day, okay? You got 4.24 level. But, again, the price right now is nicely above, okay? Is nicely above that 8 SMA here. But again, you really need to hold that key price channel on a closing basis today is that 455 level. If not, then we just look for that 446, 442 level, okay, right there. And then we're going to come all the way down here and watch that 8-day, okay, at that 4.24. Now you can see here, even like when this sold off, it came right down and that held that 21-day and that 50-day, okay, and then rallied up nicely. And then even when it came down, it's holding this 8-day, okay. 8-day, very, very critical. And now we have this big topping tail. Now, again, this is a topping tail, so we got to see through the day how this is all going to shake out here. Is it going to rally right back up to that 490 and hit towards that 530 area there? Or is it just going to come right back down here and head towards that 8-day? Okay, so don't have any opinion. We just want to take a look at, see what's going on. Now, we still have this negative divergence going on here. See where we had this high, and now we had a real higher high, but you notice your RSI is not going up there. See, negative divergence. Now, again, if this goes past that 70 and past this one, well, then that negates that pattern. But you always want to look at this RSI because this measures a lot more than just strength. I always look for these divergences here, and that gives you a good idea. Okay, that's the same way with here. I'll give you an example. We had this high up here, okay, and then we had even a higher high, but look at this divergence here, okay? See how that is? And then what happened? It sold right on off. Okay, so always watch that. Okay. Now again, if it rallies up farther than that, well, then that negates that, and then she just will keep right on rolling. Okay. Now your MACD, your green is over your red. This is still looking very, very good. Okay, so this is still very, very bullish as long as we're holding this 8-day. Now, I think natural gas, I've said this many times, I think natural gas is going to be a really, really good trade this year, and I think she's going to go right, either stay in this level or go higher. For a simple reason is you're getting all this LNG. If you get some pipelines going here where you can ship it out of the country, there's a huge demand for the LNG. Now, crude oil, I think, is going to go lower. Simple reason is that you're going to keep on pumping and pumping and pumping. Even though you do export out of the country here in the U.S., I think it's going to go low because first of all, I think demand is going to slow down here a little bit here, kind of a situation. But again, you're going to have such an excess supply that it's going to keep it right on down. Where natural gas, especially LNG, you don't have that excess supply. Okay, that's what I got for you. I'll be back here at midday trading. We'll take a look at Bitcoin, crude oil, natural gas, and we'll throw something else in your mix. Trade what's in front of you, not what you want.